Food prices are insane in the US right now. Wow, that is not a news flash for most of you. Most of you have seen the reports or you're living it. You're experiencing it day to day yourself going into the grocery stores. I live in Germany, and for 5 years, ever since the lockdowns, I've been expecting the same sorts of inflation stories to hit here in Europe that have hit the United States. 5 years I've been waiting and expecting the grocery prices to go up and the restaurant and food prices to go up here the way they have in the US. And guess what? Newsflash, they have not. The food prices here in Germany have remained mostly stable. If you would have paid $2 for something 5 years ago, you're probably paying $2.20 now, typically. It's insane the way the prices have stayed stable in Germany. And I'm going to give you some very specific examples. And I'm going to tell you it's going to piss you off. It's upsetting. Why is it upsetting to me? I'm living in Germany. I should be, excited and happy about this. Well, my family lives in the US. I visit the US and I plan to move back with my kids in the next 1 to 2 years to the US. So I'm going to be experiencing the same price shock, sticker shock at the grocery store that all of you are experiencing. Let me give you some examples, and I want to talk about why the internet says it's going on. But some examples are meat. Ground beef per pound costs half here. Typically like $3 to $4 per pound here. Cheese costs double in the US than it costs here in Germany. An example would be mozzarella. You pay about $4 a pound for mozzarella in Germany. You pay $8 to $9 a pound typically in the US. Sugar is double in the US as it is. The same bag of sugar. Flour costs double. You can get it for 50 cents a bag here. You can get sugar equally as cheap here. It doesn't make any sense. And if you look at American items sold in Germany as opposed to the US, let's just talk about for one moment McDonald's, right? The most basic. I'm going to get into some other restaurant prices in a moment and tell you what a meal would cost. It's going to piss you off. But in Europe versus the US. But McDonald's, we do go every couple weeks. I don't go often, but my kids are young. They like it. So we get in a hurry sometimes and we go to McDonald's. We get the McSmart menu. My kids love it. It's great. McSmart menu. You can get 2 cheeseburgers or a double cheeseburger or a chicken burger in a McSmart menu. You get a medium fry and a medium Coke, and it's €5. So under $6 for a full meal at McDonald's. I looked up what it typically costs for 2 cheeseburgers, a medium fry and a medium Coke in the US, and it's $12, $13. And some of you, I think, are even paying more. You're probably going to chime in the comments that you're even paying more than that. That is crazy. It doesn't get any more American than McDonald's. Why are we paying half? And I can make an argument, and others have, that the McDonald's is of better quality in Germany. They do source the meat here, the buns here, the potatoes here. I think it tastes better here. I don't eat McDonald's ever in the US, but I'll grab an occasional burger here if I'm with my kids. Doesn't bother me. It's okay. It tastes like McDonald's used to taste when I was a kid. It tastes fine. Tastes good. Snickers bars. Can it get any more American than Snickers bars? Like, the more I looked into this, the more shocked I've become. Snickers bars. You can get a package of 6 right now at Target for $8.39. Package of 6. You can get a package of 5 for $4 in Aldi in Germany right now. So I'd forego the 6th Snickers bar just to pay $4 for 5, as opposed to, I don't know why one is 6 and one is 5, but it's just how it worked out. How does that make any sense? How does that add up? Restaurants, you can go and eat for under $20 a person here. We do it all the time at a nice sit-down restaurant with local fresh food, fresh salads, fresh, not frozen, like real meat and real chicken and real beef and real pork. You can get the stuff. It's localized. It tastes great. It's freshly made. And the price is the price. So if the price says €18, that's all you pay. There's no added sales tax. It's already included. I know there's been a lot of talk about the surcharges that have been going up like crazy in the US. Typically, you don't see that here in Germany either. The price is the price. So we can still afford to go out, once or twice a week and eat out without problems. And an occasional fast food meal, we can do that as well. So I'm going to give you some specific reasons why this really doesn't make any sense. One of which is supplements. I take them every day. I take a one a day. It's got like 15 supplements. It costs me like $6, $7 per day. It's not cheap, but it's way less than if I bought all the supplements individually. My mother takes the same supplements. She's in the US. She pays the same. So food supplements cost roughly the same in the US as they do in Europe. And you can look in the description, you can click on the link, you can scroll to the bottom of the page, and you can change the currency, and you can confirm that for those supplements I take every day, my mom takes every day, you pay the same in the US as you do in Europe. Another example is bread. Germany's bread is legend. It is known throughout the world for being amazing, but it's also dirt cheap when you look at comparably priced bread. So a Brötchen in Germany, which would be a hard roll in the US, you can get them at Aldi, freshly baked in store for 19 euro cents. That's about 22 cents US dollars, 22 cents. For $1, you could typically get a bag of 5 and bring them home. There are even sometimes sales that are 5 for €1. So you could just scan the shelves. You can see this all the time. The quality is better. The prices are significantly lower for similar items, if you can even find something similar in the US. Typically, it's a bag of bread that is not fresh, that's full of preservatives, and you're paying double for it. What is the reason for all this? Like in the US, they've made this argument for consolidation. Like this store buys that store chain, and that's supposed to make everything cheaper. It's supposed to bring down their costs and their labor and bring down pricing or stabilize pricing, yet it hasn't. In Germany, you do have a lot more stores. We have 6 different stores, and our town is, under 10,000 people. And we have like 6 different stores, maybe 7. Different stores, they compete with each other. And I believe probably that competition of these stores keeps prices down. But it doesn't seem to explain everything because gas prices are much higher here. In the US, you're paying between $4 and $5 a gallon right now. Here it's between $9 and $10 a gallon. So the argument that, the food prices are going up because gas prices are so high, it doesn't really hold water here because gas prices are historically high and they're way higher than they used to be even those 5 years ago. Yet, somehow, food prices have stayed stable for years and haven't skyrocketed. I really think we've been sold a bill of goods with this whole consolidation argument and this excuse that it's rising fuel costs that is driving up, the food prices. So I ask you guys for your comments and your thoughts on this. Food items across the board are typically double, whether it's grocery stores, restaurants, what have you. Why? What gives?